What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-race review of the 2019 STP 500 from Martinsville. Today we had the first short track race, and I thought today's race, it was pretty good. We're gonna go through the race, what happened in the race, and then we're gonna go to the results, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. Also, apologies for that going off. My dad is currently cleaning up some foam outside. Foam for the trailer outside. I might do a video vlog of that as well in the future. You guys see. Also, my mouth is really dry, so I'm drinking a little bit of water. But anyway, Joey Logano's on the pole, and you have Eric Almirola in the front row. It doesn't take long. Brad Keselowski is able to pass both Eric Almirola and Joey Logano. And he passes Logano, and he just cruises away and pulls away from everybody else. Then you got Chase Elliott coming to the front, which is kind of nice because Hendrick has not shown any speed, but Chase Elliott's coming to the front. Around 70 laps in the race, the first caution comes out for Michael McDowell. He cuts a right front tire. I don't know if the right rear also went off at the same time, but he just hit the wall hard. I thought he was going to be out of the race. Not the case. He continued to race, but was like 10 laps down at the end of it. After this caution, we go for a little while, and then after that, and then we come to the end of the stage because we go back race for a while. We come to the end of the stage, and Brad Keselowski holds off Chase Elliott, and Brad Keselowski wins the first stage. Second stage happens, and it gets a little dicey in the beginning. Third caution comes out in the race around 10 to 15 laps in the restart run. Chase Elliott goes up the track and almost wrecks. Larson and Boyer go up the track for whatever reason because there was axle grease because an axle fell out of someone's car. And it brought Boyer up the racetrack and Larson up the racetrack, and that brought out the caution. It was Ross Chastain's axle, so they had to go to the garage to try to repair that. They were able to come out and race a little bit more, but they were like 80 laps down. And then after this, the race goes pretty fluently until the end of the second stage, where Ryan Blaney is gaining on Brad. Blaney seemed to have a really good car early in this race, but coming to the end of the stage, Brad Keselowski is able to hold off Ryan Blaney. Blaney was coming fast. I mean, he passed Chase, and he was chasing down Brad Keselowski. And coming off the corner, Brad Keselowski wins the second stage. Yeah, there wasn't much happened in the first two stages, but it went pretty fluently, and the racing is honestly pretty good for the first two stages. Stage 3 happens, and we go for a little bit on the start of the stage. Actually, on the pit stop, Denny Hamlin has an uncontrolled tire penalty. And I believe also Clint Boyer has a speeding penalty. So yeah, Clint Boyer had his first speeding penalty of the day. It was fun for Boyer. Boyer had a very interesting day, to say at the least. Guy that's also coming to the front, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch at the beginning didn't really have a lot of speed up until the end. He all of a sudden was moving to the front because his pit crew helped him. Because he was falling back to like 13th. All of a sudden he's like in the top 5. On the restart, Keselowski and Chase Elliott, they battled for a while. And very interestingly, Chase Elliott, for the first time, passes Brad Keselowski. It didn't look like Keselowski was going to lose this race, but Chase Elliott passes him. And Chase Elliott pulls away for a while. And then the inevitable moment happens where the caution comes out with about 140 laps to go for, I believe it was William Byron. With about 150 to go, around there. William Byron brings out the caution around 150 laps to go, and I'm like, damn it. That's what I'm thinking. If this race plays out perfectly, actually it was 120 something to go. If this race plays out naturally, Chase might win this thing. I'm just thinking Chase might have this race. And then we come into the pit stop, and Brad Keselowski is able to get off pit road first. And then Keselowski is able to have a better restart than Chase, and he pulls away, and Kyle Busch almost gets around Chase. And then another caution comes out with about 50 laps to go for Ross Chastain once again. Ross Chastain cuts, I don't remember if he cut a tire or he blew up or something, but Ross Chastain had another issue. This would end their chance to win this race with around 50 to go. We have the pit stop. Brad Keselowski gets off gets off first, and then Kyle gets off second, Chase gets off third, and then Blaney gets off fourth. Brad is able to get a good restart. He's able to pull away. Now the race gets a little interesting because Chase passes Kyle, and Chase is able to start to chase Brad a little bit down because of traffic. Unfortunately, there really isn't enough time the way Chase is racing. So with around 10 laps to go, 5 to go, Chase Elliott decides to finally run the high line. And because of this, he starts to close in on Brad. And unfortunately, sorry about that. Unfortunately, Chase runs out of time because he waits too long. And Brad Keselowski dominates this race, puts on a clinic, and Brad Keselowski wins his second race of the season and his second grandfather clock at Martinsville. If Chase does it a little bit sooner, if he goes a little bit sooner, he's going to win the race. I feel like, or if he would finish 20th or whatever, but Chase Elliott waited way too long to do what he did. He was arguing in the corner at the last minute. I thought he was going to get him, and he didn't. It's like, Chase, if you only did it a little bit sooner. Chase had a really good day, though. And Chase was the only driver that could compete against Brad all day. No one else seemed to have the speed. So, yeah, Brad Keselowski is able to win the race. Now let's go through the results. So, Brad Keselowski wins the second race of the season. Chase Elliott second. Chase had the second best car all day. At times, he had a better car than Brad, but Chase had a good run today. Kyle Busch, really good comeback for Kyle. Well, not comeback, but a really good run for Kyle. Another fantastic finish. And Kyle Busch continues to have top 10s in every single race. And this is his 5th top 5 of the season. Ryan Blaney 4th. He had the 3rd best car all day, I would say. But he had a bad pit stop to kind of hurt him. Denny Hamlin 5th after having after having a good day on pit road, after having to come back from a penalty, uncontrolled tire penalty, comes back and finishes 5th. Really good run. Kevin Harvick 6th, non-factor all day and all, to be honest. Really not a factor at all today. Clint Bowyer recovers to 7th position after having 2 speeding penalties. He finishes 7th of the race. Really good run. Mark Truex Jr. 8th. I kind of thought Truex was going to have a little bit of a better race, to be honest with you. He had a top 5 car at points for sure, but not a winning car. Eric Almirola 9th. Pretty good run. And then Daniel Suarez 10th. Really good run for Suarez, for him. Helps him in his hope to get in the playoffs. And I believe he's going to be in the playoffs where he finished now. Austin Hill 11th. Got to give him props. He started way back, and he comes back to finish 11th. Kurt Busch 12th. Where's the speed for that team today? Ty Dillon 13th. That's honestly impressive. For a guy I'm not a fan of, and a guy I don't think that's really good, Ty Dillon finishes 13th. Good run for Ty Dillon. 14th, Alex Bowman. 15th, Paul Menard. 16th, Ryan Preece. 17th, Bubba. Bubba got 17th. That's a pretty good run for Bubba. Kyle Larson, 18th. Non-factor all day. I don't know where he was. No speed, and I picked him to be the guy who was going to suck, and he sucked. Joey Logano, 19th. Never had a car. The car was terrible today for Joey Logano, especially being a guy who won the championship last year and won the race last year. Bad on the long run, good on the short run. Matt Benedetto, 20th. He had a top 15 car. He was running 5th, 13th as high, which is pretty good, but 20th is not bad. Chris Buescher, 21st. William Byron, 22nd. Ryan Newman, 23rd. Jimmy Johnson, 24th. Not a good run at all. 25th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 26th, Dave Reagan, 27th, Daniel Hammer, 28th, Landon Castle, 29th, Matt Tiff, 30th is Eric Jones. Eric Jones had a tire issue. They didn't bring out the caution for that for whatever reason. Mike Mendel, 31st. He finished first because his tires. 32nd, DJ Kennington. 33rd, Corey LaJoy. 34th, Ross Chastain. 35th, Jeb Burt. And 36th, Cody Ware. Give me my opinion of the race now. I'm going to give this race an 8.5 out of 10. It was definitely a pretty good Martinsville race. It was a good race overall. A lot of beating and banging, and the leader really never could pull away. Well, it did at times pull away, but he seemed to be pretty close. It was pretty close for the battles for the lead, basically. And Chase Elliott tried to give Brad a run, but he couldn't get by Brad. Anyway, it's just that Brad Keselowski dominated. That's what it was. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can be notified when a video goes live on my channel. And I'll see you guys whenever I have another opportunity, because college is starting back up for me, so it's going to be a little more interesting. I'm going to do videos on this channel. I'm not sure how many videos I am going to have during the week. We'll kind of see. I'll kind of decide how many videos I'm going to have a channel during the week. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.